Welcome everyone to After the Bell here on Casa D Team Studios YouTube channel. Thank you guys for watching. We appreciate it. And it's only a few more sleeps till Christmas, as Kermit the Frog would say. And I'm just looking forward to being in front of this tree Sunday morning with my family, being in front of somebody else's tree, my mom's tree, Sunday afternoon, and probably my ex's parents' Sunday evening. I'm going to be bouncing all over SoCal. It's going to be nuts. But for now, I'm here to talk to you guys, because you guys sent me in a whole bunch of questions via YouTube, and they deserve answers. And that's what I'm paid the big bucks to do. Is to do this. Hey, we get money on YouTube. The money off that. There you go. I should have been making more money all along. I didn't know that. Not from you. You've mentioned in previous shows that you felt the 2001 Invasion storyline flopped and was the worst part of the Attitude Era. What would you have done differently to improve the Invasion? Love the show. This is from Carter, 1988-100. I don't remember ever saying it was the worst part of the Attitude Era, because there were some pretty bad parts of the Attitude Era, don't get me wrong, but it did indeed flop. And the reason it flopped, I'll lay it out for you real slow, real quick. The WWF did not bring in the big name WCW talent. You do not see Ric Flair. You do not see Sting. The NWO. Those guys. The main draw of WCW in the WWF era was Booker T. Or DDP. I like both those guys. Don't get me wrong. You know, Self High Five and the 5-time WCW champion. You need not look any farther than the main event of the 2001 Survivor Series. Team Alliance was made up of 60% WWF people. Kurt Angle, Shane McMahon, Stone Cold Steve Austin. Only one of those guys actually worked for WCW. The real WCW. When he was stunning and deemed unmarketable by Bischoff. Hangman, what's your friend? Which one is that? I think I'm watching a Rankin Bass special. By the way, I saw a video last night about a guy that revealed the truth about Santa Claus and the fact that he's a dick. You know who you are. You picked one scenario, one movie made about the story of Santa Claus that pertains to Rudolph's upbringing that points out several points where he's a dick. The man is a perfectionist. He needs his Santa Clausing to go perfectly. He needs that sleigh ride to go perfectly. And those damn elves in there, and they're bugging him about a song when he's trying to get Christmas together. And I'm sorry, if I go into one of my lead reindeer's homes and his kid's nose is blinking, I'm flipping out too. So fuck you and your anti-Santa bullshit. And Uncle JJ's a bad, bad man for showing it to me. Damn it.
The man speaks the truth.
No!
There is video evidence.
Rankin Bass.
Santa was a dick.
Rankin Bass skewed that to make Santa look bad. Rankin Bass does not know what they're talking about in that instance. If you listen to a man like Fred Astaire, who knows the truth about Santa Claus.
You just like that one because Santa's a ginger.
It's not true. It's only part of it. Santa's a good man. Brings me stuff. Lets my kid sit on his lap. Tell him what he wants for Christmas at Disneyland, when he's not really the main attraction there, but he was. Santa knows his place at Disneyland. Alright, I'm rambling. This is from Cam Roxy A. Sox, I guess. Why do you think the Cactus Jack Triple H Hell in a Cell match from No Way Out 2000 isn't as talked about as Mankind Undertaker?
Isn't it obvious?
Thank you, Stat Boy. Everything in that No Way Out 2000 match, spot for spot, was planned out. Everybody knew about that going in. They may have known about Mick taking the first dive off the Hell in the Cell into the announce table, but Mick himself didn't even know about the one that threw the cage into the ring mat with the chair coming down and busting him in the face and knocking him cold. The Hell in the Cell match in '98 at King of the Ring was arguably the most brutal match in history. For no other reason, you can see it defined by one moment, and Mick talks about this himself. Undertaker goes to level him with the right hand, and Mick just kind of, not really bumps, he kind of crumples to the mat. Mick never did that in his career. That match will be talked about for centuries, if wrestling lasts long, if not been in decades. It's already been almost 2 decades. 15 years-ish. About 14 years. That match will forever be talked about, and the No Way Out 2000 match was brutal in its own right, but everything was spot for spot, planned step by step. '98 was way unpredictable and crazy. That's why. Anthony Walker, on WWE 12 game, there is a group called United Kingdom. I like this question. The members are Regal, Barrett, McIntyre, and Sheamus. I was wondering, do you think they should form the group in real life now? My view, I think they should, because it would be interesting to see where it would go and how it would pan out. What do you guys think? They asked guys. I'm going to take it first. Abso-frickin-lutely. Sheamus needs a kick in the ass. This babyface Sheamus is making me sick. Bringing back Regal into the fold as a main player is the thing to do. He should be the lead of the group, and he should be the world champion. Don't care what anybody says. And Barrett and McIntyre are awesome. McIntyre is playing bit player on tribute to the goddamn troops. The worst show in history. I say form it. No doubt about that. Renegade?
I say form it, and if not have Regal as the leader, at least use him in the J.J. Dillon type leadership managerial role, guiding these young studs to greatness. Ole
more toward the end of before they brought in Sid Vicious, where there was 4 horsemen, Ole was more of a guiding light than he was a wrestler.
Ole blows donkey balls. Fuck Ole.
He does blow donkey balls, but even still, that horseman group of Barry, the Andersons, and Flair was still the business. Because they couldn't get Tully back because he blew some stuff up his nose and blew his drug test. Dumbass. Stat Boy?
Stat Boy approved.
Stat Boy approved. That's all that needs to be said. Hashtag Stat Boy approved. I'm going to tweet that later. I'll do it right now.
I would say have Sheamus be the champion.
Okay.
And then have Barrett and Drew the tag champions.
With Regal as the guy. Oh, I like that.
Maybe give Regal an IC or a US push.
SmackDown, that'd be an IC. Yeah. But leave it on Cody for a little bit longer. Don't take it away just yet.
No.
Okay.
That's why I say US. Because then they could always do what I've always wanted to see Regal do, have him win the US title, throw it down, and bring back the European Championship.
We've been talking about that for years, you and I. Alright. Reborn Blader. You've been talking a lot about The Rock recently. What do you think The Rock will do after WrestleMania? Do you think he will disappear again or wrestle for WWE periodically? Do you think it's a bad idea for Danielson to cash in? Also, this is the second question. Cash in at WrestleMania. Wouldn't The Rock and Cena match overshadow his title win? Renegade or Wrestling for Broski of the Week? Not me, man. Co-broskis. We talked about this on Dads. Co-broskis.
I've tried 2.
I know you have, Steph. I appreciate it.
I gave up 3 episodes to Zack Ryder, and I still haven't heard nothing.
Casa D18 Studios for Broskis of the Week.
Thank you.
Broski of the Week. There we go. All right. As far as your questions, I don't give 2 shits what The Rock says at WrestleMania. I don't care. He shouldn't even be in the main event, period. I like your second question better. I'm going to address that one. Danielson should cash in on the man who hopefully will be champion still. CM Punk. And let Punk and Bryan show Cena, Orton, all these other guys what the indie boys can do. Damn it. This is from Rexo619. I've seen the WWF WWE for years now, and I have watched Jerry the King Lawler for a long time. Is he a pervert in real life or just playing a part?
I can answer partial of that question.
Okay.
I met Stacy Keibler one time at RVD's 5 Star Comics in the Lakewood Mall.
Keibler or Carter?
Keibler.
Okay.
And I told her, I said, as much as I love you, you should not allow the king to say nasty things. And she said to me that off camera, King is a nice guy.
Yeah. I've talked to Jerry Lawler on the phone more than once. I've obtained his number through various sources. We tried to get him on the old shows and just never happened because of WWE contracts and whatnot. Really nice guy. And he seems very humble on the phone and very not the guy that was portrayed in Memphis for all those years. And you know what? The only reason I would say he would be a little bit shady as far as the side is because Stacey Carter, the cat. She was young when Jerry met her. And I don't think he's a pervert. I just think he loves women. And you know what? We all love our women, man. Women are some of the greatest things on this planet most of the time.
Puppies!
You got your puppies, you got the booties, you got the legs, everything. And some have younger personalities too, every once in a while. It does happen. But I don't think that he's a pervert for it. I just think he's playing the part. There you go. Ryder Riot. This guy's one of my favorites. Former WWE superstar Batista appeared on the Chad Dukes wrestling show this week and said John Cena killed hardcore, edgy pro wrestling. Quote, I think, they did the whole PG direction thing. I think that works for Cena. The little kids love him because he's a great character. He's someone they can look up to. The girls love him. Good-looking guy. Says all the right things. Does all the right things. But the hardcore fans can't stand him. He's Mr. Hokey, Mr. PG. To me, he killed hardcore, edgy wrestling. If y'all only knew. Cena, it's very hard to blame just John. WWE made the decision. WWE made the choice to curb the product, I think in large part because of the deal with Mattel. I've said this over and over again on all of my shows throughout the last however many years the Mattel deal has been going on. This show, Dad's, the other show I used to do. Mattel is the reason. I really think that. It had nothing to do with the Senate campaign or anything like that. I think it just had to do with Mattel. As long as Mattel is the WWE toy maker, we're going to have PG product, even PG-13-ish, like we had the last few weeks, last few months since Rock has been back, really, because Rock's been saying ass like it's going out of style. And lady parts and whatever. By the way, lady parts trending worldwide. It's going to happen now, because Jeff said it. Not The Rock, screw Rock. Jeff said it. Yeah. All right, let's see. Lawson Ricky 12. What are your thoughts on Linda Hogan's alleged relationship with Hulk Hogan and Brutus Beefcake if they had a gay relationship? I hope you answer my question. P.S. Fuck the haters. Renegade Wrestling for Broski of the Week. Fuck! What about all of us, man? God damn, we're getting left behind the dust here.
Told you I was getting a bunch.
I guess, man. Alright. Linda Balea. God love her. No, not God love her. I take that back. I'm a Hulk Hogan mark. Fuck you, Linda, you bitch. If Hulk and Brutus were gay, we'd have known a long time ago with all the internet stories and everything now. Hulk, Terry and Ed met years ago, and they went into wrestling together, and blah, blah, blah. And I think Linda is just trying to spew as much venom as her verbal diuretic mouth as she possibly can to get that last little bit of her 15 minutes of fame. But let's be real, she will never be Hulk Hogan. She will never be Hogan's kids. She'll always be the also-ran that used to fuck him. Screw you, Linda. And I hope you watch, and I hope I get some sort of reply out of this just so I can grab onto your little cheap minutes of fame that you have left.
You might get sued.
Fuck her! Let her sue me! Take the 59 cents I have left to my name. Less than that. Shit. Alright. This is from Mr. Jones, 2210. Do you think Cody Rhodes will win a world title in the future? He has improved very much. That's one of 2 reasons I watch SmackDown. Also, he's the Intercontinental Champion, and over half the Intercontinental Champions have become World Champion. Thanks for answering my question. Keep up the good work. Renegade Wrestling for Broski of the Week. However, this guy, he said it as one word, so I'm thinking he means the channel for that one, I think. Zach, make JJ the Broski of the Week. Seriously, I have no case left. It's over with. Whatever. Make JJ the Broski of the Week.
Woo, woo, woo. You know it.
That was really, really...
Yeah, I admit that.
My like it. Wow.
That was just bad. I wouldn't call it gay. It was horrible. I'll admit it.
It was trending on gay side.
No, it sucks.
Trending worldwide.
Stat Boy's gay, trending worldwide.
Hey, that's too far.
Hashtag not Stat Boy approved.
Hashtag not Stat Boy approved.
Stat Boy rejected.
Stat Boy rejected, trending worldwide.
Thank you.
All right.
Is that going to be your next shirt, Stat Boy? A thumbs down that says Stat Boy rejected?
No, it's going to be the, you get the exclusive here, Mr. Jeff Meacham. It's going to be the Stat Boy seal of approval.
Oh, all right.
Coming January 2012.
Are we going to get one with the mustache on it?
Yes.
All right.
New shirts to rock,
New shirts,
baby.
baby. Yeah.
There you go.
That's all kinds of awesome. All
But
right.
that's not our Christmas present, right?
No.
Okay, good. And then
I wouldn't do that.
all right, Cody Rhodes is a world champion. I like it. I like it, but I don't know if it's going to happen. Cody is a great intercontinental, mid-card, or a tag team champion. I don't know if he'll take that next step into being the world champion, the WWE champion. If any of the Rhodes has had a chance, Dusty did, and Dustin should have when he was Goldust. Goldust would have been a very controversial choice as WWE champion, but it would have made headlines. And if nothing else, in the Attitude Era, that's what WWE was about, was headlines.
I think Goldust was too gimmicky. I think if either of the boys has a shot, it's Cody.
At this point, though? Well,
Because Cody still has his prime ahead of him.
this is true. Cody's just not hitting his stride. So, he may be world champion, WWE champion in the near future, or in the somewhat near future. But right now, I love him as Intercontinental Champion. I say don't take the belt off him. He's making a great IC champ. This is from A4KBR. God, his name's on YouTube, seriously. Now that Kane has returned, which direction do you think WWE will take with him? Is there a possibility of a title reign? Also, who are your top 10... Oh, okay, well, the top 10 mic workers will get on RSI. That's a good question. I did that before on somebody's show. I don't know if I did it on...
I know Stat Boy did it.
Stat Boy did it. I'm not sure if...
Mic workers?
Mic workers.
I think I did, I think I did do something like that.
Something like that.
Yeah.
But I don't know if we did it on my old shows or on... We may have done it at some point. Anyway, we'll do that soon. As far as Kane, realistically, I like to see Kane get one more World Championship reign. He's held all 3 WWE Championships. As far as the big World Championships, him and Punk are the only 2 to ever do that. So he really has nothing left to prove. I'd like to see Kane, you know, if they're going to go with this, and I'm hearing that the Kane-Cena thing is going to happen at the end of the month, toward New Year's, maybe even the Monday, the 26th, when they go back to work after Christmas. So, that's probably going to be blown off, which is stupid. They should save that for a Rumble or something, but, you know, what do I know? I think that Kane won't be world champion, WWE champion, but he will have a decent showing at the Rumble. He'll go in there and eliminate a whole shitload of people like he did in 2001. That's what I think will happen. Alright, we're going to wrap up this episode after the bell. We're going to have another one coming up on Wednesday, JJ? Wednesday-ish. And that'll wrap up after the bell for the holiday season, so we'll see you then.